Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 6th to the 12th, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my websites, danehartguidedmessages.com or daneharttarot.com. They're both linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So if you're sound sensitive, this is the time to mute the reading, let the healing energy wash over you, and unmute it when you see me pick up the singing bowl. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Capricorn, let us see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And we're doing things old school, so we're going to the Celtic cross, and I love it. Our current situation is the Magician. How lucky are you? Seriously, that is beautiful. Then we have our challenge, which is the Page of Pentacles. That is us. We're represented by the Pentacles in the Minor Arcana, so that energy is coming through. We're kind of challenging ourselves here. It makes sense. We have the Eight of Wands, not the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and that is what we need to focus on, is the fact that we are overthinking, overanalyzing, right, with the Eight of Swords. Okay, I'm not going to define each one because it's going to take us forever. The call here, this is the, what is this? The Judgment card. The Judgment card is the call card, and that is our past, what's passing away. We're coming out of a box. And then our strength is the Three of Wands. I love that. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Our near future is the the Ace of Wands. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The advice is the Seven of Cups. The environment that we're in is the Four of Pentacles. Interesting. Our hopes and fears, Nine of Wands. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. And then the outcome. Oh, I love it. The Queen of Cups. That's beautiful. Okay, well, that's really cool. I like the outcome. You know, it's an interesting journey along the way. Like this week is going to be interesting. It's going to keep us on our toes. Are we always going to like it? No, not really. We can want things to be a little bit simpler, but yet it wouldn't be as fun. This is a bit of an adventure. You know, this is us, leveling up, breaking through, going to the next level, and that's going to be really cool. So with our current situation, we have the Magician coming forward, meaning that our magic, our talents, our tenacity, our determination, it's coming forward. We are going to start standing before the altar of our existence, which is very metaphorical and sounds very grand. But what we're going to start to do is say, well, this is me, this is my life, and I'm going after what it is that I want. And we're going to start to see ourselves as talented, as powerful, and as unique and beautiful. And that's really cool. Now, it's as above, so below. As you believe it, so it becomes. And we become very aware of our thoughts and the magic that are in them. We become very aware of what we want and what we're saying to ourselves and how we're moving ourselves forward. So there's a breakthrough of self-awareness that can lead us to being like, oh my gosh, I can't think anything. I'm overthinking, I'm overanalyzing. We can feel like every step we make is the wrong one. We just can't make the right choice. And that's not true at all. What we need to know here is that we are astoundingly powerful. And we're going to find people around us, information, books, like webinars, but like that's interesting. Books and online things that just inspire us. They're movies, art, where it's just inspiring, and it's like, oh, but that's a bit of their magic. What's a bit of my magic? And then our challenge here is letting ourselves not be perfect. And that is a challenge for us, Capricorn. Ever since we were little, like, we like to do things well, and we like to stand out from a crowd. And the Page of Pentacles, well, that's us. That's us coming through and being that student and being curious and asking questions and breaking boundaries and not knowing that the whys shouldn't be voiced. And so it's coming forward with that childlike innocence. And we're going to see ourselves embracing that again, moving away from the cynical harshness of things and embracing the questions and diving deeper. We're also going to be very inspired by people who plant seeds of questions, who, make people, like, challenge people to think, challenge people to open up their minds. And that's what we're going to be doing with ourselves. So that's going to be very cool. There's like a mentor energy where there's this person who's like, well, just ask the questions, dive deeper into it. It's like Joseph Campbell, like, have that list of books that you want to read, but let it be your lifetime list. Look at things differently. And so you can be inspired. It's just going to be inspiration. It can be inspiration overload a little bit this week, but it's also going to be like, oh, I can see me moving forward. And it moves us then to where we need to focus. It's like we need to get out of our own heads and off the hamster wheel of our thoughts with the Eight of Swords, because we're feeling caged in, we're feeling held back, and it's in our mind. It's in our mind where we just feel like it's hopeless, right? I can't possibly move forward. And other people are going to be looking in and being like, Capricorn, what the heck is wrong with you? You're fine. So here, just be mindful about it, that it's more real in our heads than the people looking in. And then that can also be really annoying because they don't see it. They don't see the overthinking, the overanalyzing, the chaos. So just be mindful about that during this time. And that sense of like, I need to step out of that energy. That's going to be really important. So the person who helps you connect with your magic, connect with your power, connect with your tenacity is going to help you step into you more. And that is really cool. What is moving into the past is the call, is judgment. First of all, you're going to stop judging yourself so harshly. In Capricorn, that can be hard for us. We're ruled by Saturn. Saturn is all about rules and structure and judging and looking and making sure things are done right. You need the bookkeeper, right? Or else everything runs amok. You need the accountant, or else the business falls apart. So there is a beauty to what you do. There is a beauty to you, but you've boxed yourself in. And now you're coming out of that box. You're letting yourself move forward. You're seeing you in a whole new way. And that's very liberating. It's very enticing. It's very freeing. And it brings us then to our strengths, which is walking down new roads, which is seeing new opportunities. The strength of this week is going to be like saying yes. It's like, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, yes, we have that overthinking, overanalyzing, to be aware of, but it's also like, it's not. So when Spirit says it's all in your head, it's like the fear is there, right? The chaos is there. You're not making it up. It is real. It is real to you in your perception, which is the only thing that we have on this earthly plane, right? So here, it's like, it's kind of calling it out, and it's seeing it within yourself, and it's becoming aware. And then all of a sudden, as you become aware, and you start to see your magic, and you start to see like how it was doubting, how the fear was coming in, you start to see yourself moving forward in different directions. You start to see yourself going after what it is that you really want. And you start to say yes to things because it's like, I cannot let this fear rule me anymore. I refuse. And it brings us then to the Ace of Wands, which is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of passion, of fire, of tenacity, of creativity, of a spark that gets to move you forward. And this is your near future. It's like, this is your magic coming forward. This is holding the wizard's magic wand, and the bippity boppity boo, like the fairy godmother, I'm granting you your wishes energy. And you take it because you have the magician here. You take it because the magician takes all the gifts. He owns them all. And it brings us then to the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups here is like, the advice is dream. Don't get lost in the dreams, because we can get lost in the dreams and they become so perfect that we keep them on the shelf, never to have any little grubby fingers touch them and ruin them. Now it's like dream, and let those dreams be mud pies that are imperfect and gross at times and, overwhelming and messy, but so much fun. It is so much fun to sit there and play in the mud, right? It is. Like when you were a little kid, it's so much fun. Even if you're an adult and you're sitting there and you're like, yeah, let's make mud pies. Why not? And it's fun. It's messy, but that's okay. That's what soap and water is for. Bring your dreams forward. They'll fall apart. They'll crumble. They'll not come out well, in the beginning. But as we let ourselves dream and we move it's like moving from the way to perfection. It's like dream. Just dream, Capricorn. However, the environment that we're in and why it's hard to say, well, just dream, right? Is because we have energy from the past that is holding us back. It's vampiric energy. It's draining us. We're overwhelmed. We're drained. It's like, yeah, sure, this all sounds so easy, but it's not. It's not, because we're starting out with an empty tank, right? We're starting out exhausted. We're starting out to run the race, and it's like, oh my gosh, I already feel like I've run 40 of these. I don't want to do this anymore. And this is releasing that energy within our bodies. This is looking at things now. And this can be, through meditation and through yoga, but this is also like saying to the old way of doing things and the old voices that ruled us. It's like, you don't have power here. I refuse. I refuse. I see you and I refuse you. And it brings us then to our hopes and our fears, to have our magic back, because we're tired. And this week, it is about doing spectacular things. But it's also about being spectacularly kind to ourselves, because we're tired of always having to be on guard. We're tired of, always fighting and always being ready and always being prepared. We want to expand our magic. We want to see ourselves, not everybody else. So this week is like, be a little bit selfish, because the Queen of Cups, the outcome, is what we're deeply longing for. That love, that connection, that caring, that compassion. That person that says, it's okay. You don't have to carry this all by yourself. This is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But this is a person who is tremendously compassionate. And the outcome is embracing compassion. Now, whether that is us being compassionate with ourselves, Capricorn, or finding somebody who is just amazing. This is a healer. This is a person who is a natural healer. That is what they're called to do. And it is their vocation in life, and it is embracing that healing energy. It is embracing that connection, that beauty. And it's like, oh my gosh, I get to be freed. From all the chaos, from all the trauma drama, I get to be freed. And you're stepping into that healing again. And you're releasing the weight of the world. It's like, it's gone. It's okay. So gone is a bit dramatic, but I do love the dramatic. It's not necessarily gone, but it is being broken away and being carted away. And it'll come back every now and then because it's mean like that and rear its ugly head. But we're entering into a time of healing. And this is a person who is they're just a natural healer. That's why they're here. They embrace that healing connection. It moves us then to our chakra message, not our chakra message, our spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Oh, we have two here. We have the osprey, which is the bird that represents Poseidon in Greek mythology. And it says, your success is now at hand. Allow your abundance to flow to you effortlessly. I love that. And then we have the robin. It says, new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. It's time. It's like, it is time to embrace your success and your power. It's past time. The chakra energy here, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is inspiration. The sacral chakra. It is time to let yourself be inspired, to let inspiration, just like bloom within you. It's like thinking outside of the box and letting beauty come in. So it's going to be just like admiring the sunset, and listening to the birds sing, and just the little things become beautiful. It's like, wow. and it becomes inspiring. It brings you to your dreams. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of during this week. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. And this is the King of Wands. Be mindful of tempers taking over, of anger and frustration, just boiling through. And this is going to be of somebody else. But it's like they infect you. It's like they breathe the anger into you. And it's going to be so easy to just fall into their anger, fall into their frustration. So just be mindful about that. This is a person who wants obedience, that wants you, and I demand you listen to me. And you're not here for that. Your subconscious spirit message is the Heron, which is one of my favorite cards. It says, let go of convention and follow your own unique path. It's time. It's time to be beautifully you. And you like tradition. You like convention in a way, but you like it as a spice, not as it has to be everything. It moves you then to family, the root chakra. And that's going to be really important to you. Family, the family you've created, the family you were born into, the family that raised you. However, family is defined by your heart and you, that's how you're moving forward. The energy that you need to be mindful of subconsciously is the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is a blessing card. It's like prosperity and success, but be mindful of thinking everybody else is more successful, more prosperous, more bountiful than you are, because it's not true. It's not true. But they want you to think it is. They're more than willing to let you be jealous. It moves us then to the subconscious spirit message, tarot message, which is the Two of Wands. Doors are opening. This is a breakthrough time. Doors are opening. You're seeing change come in. And it's wow. I didn't know. And where the doors are closed, you're you know what? I don't want to go that way anyway. Windows open, new ideas come through, you Santa Claus up the chimney, down the chimney. It's I got this. And I never knew I could move this way, that I could embrace that path. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy, as we embrace the power, blessings, and just intensity of this time. I know we say intensity a lot right now, but apparently that's what's coming forward. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.